The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
This taken in right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Ultras, go Ultras. Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. This defense for the Steelers, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run order.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30.
Working from the gun, Ritter.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's second and 10.
Fight 60. Steal. Chest steal. Ready.
Now a handoff looking right. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two, because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Ritter throwing on third down.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. York able to send this one through.
And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Now an option play on 2nd down.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels, and picking up some nice yardage.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there.
With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Steelers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out.
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line.
How many times in the course of the game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand,
the game is over, bro. It's over with.
On the 1st quarter of play. Orlando with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
No, it ain't. I guarantee it ain't coming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I put him in the man circle, so fucking still good.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Steelers add 6 to their lead.
Told you, Jeremy, the game's over, bro.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This game, Jeremy.
They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They defer to Brown to start the drive.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
He was brought down by Drew Sanders.
17.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Ritter now.
It got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 32 on the play.
Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready, ready. 52 blaster. Blue striker. Black chop. Claws red.
Ritter will set up to throw it. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. Way home for a Bills touchdown. Chase Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Okay, run, bro.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
This motherfucker got some
Gets him
current
just
blocking on his
inside
line.
the 10 to the 9, but no further.
84 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
I probably
He hits him in stride. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Now a play fake here on first down.
Over the middle, and Mayer hauls it in.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Off the RPO, he completes it. And in for the
Steelers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Shit, I did too, but he got fucking picked up on the blitz. I mean, on the block. So, man, shit I can do about that.
Ready, break.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Ridder cannot escape, and they bring him down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Ridder with it after the play fake. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Palmer. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Drill 3.
At the 13-yard line.
Seal splat.
Back to throw, Ridder. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's go now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out, something that lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
18 Cardinals. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Roderick.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. In motion, the tight end.
60. 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw here.
And, oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Get the
pass taken in by his big tight end.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
Street. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Here we go.
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play.
Come on, set. Black swap.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 3rd and 9.
Drill, 52. Ready.
Here's Ritter. Open man, it's Palmer. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 33, here's a second down and 6.
Smith, red. Hey, go steal.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's go.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
White. Ready?
Ritter on the 4th down try.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
And the Steelers are going to get the football back. It's time to run out in this third quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Buffalo. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Check, Panther. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
7 Pirates, 18, 5 here. Trap 60, trap 60.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
Ready.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Fight 60. Slide blue. Red, cycle. Blue is striking.
Ritter.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Ritter back to throw.
Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
A run there on 1st down gets 3 up to the 28. And they're going to speed things up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Pat the street. Pat the
Gain of
street.
16 yards. And the Steelers
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 8.
brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready?
And now they'll run it here off tackle. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
139 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st down.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Third. Right there. Ready?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. There he goes left side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Cup 19. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
19, 19, 19. Panther 11.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go.
And they will take a knee here.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL.